So this is my question. Yes, and the next important thing you have to remember is this, Pacha, this one. Okay, yeah. As per your syllabus, you have 3 types of cost sheet. Type 1 is units produced and units sold will not be given in the question. Then type 2, units produced and units sold will be given in the question. And then type 3, estimated cost sheet. Okay, yeah. So we are going to start with type 1. Okay, few sums on type 1 I will complete, then I'll move on to type 2. Few sums on type 2 we'll complete, and then we'll move on to type 3. That's the way out. Okay, so just pay attention to all this. I've written here question number 10. Units produced and units sold is not given. Okay, now the highlight of the question is obviously this. Let us see whose books it is. Sohan Manufacturing Company. Year ended is 31st March 2007. Okay, opening stock of raw material. This will be added to direct material. And yes, don't forget, all this information which is given to you, all this is nothing but your total cost. Okay, this is all your total cost. इसमें से we have to identify direct cost and indirect cost. Direct cost maybe we have to identify what? Direct material, direct labor, direct expenses. And indirect cost में से what we have to identify? Factory overheads, admin overheads, selling and distribution overheads. Okay, don't forget, this is the crux of the chapter. Okay, so whatever is given to you, the information, the table in the tabular form is your total cost, and out of this total cost I have to pick up my direct cost and indirect cost. There may be certain items which will not be cost, you have to ignore them. Okay, add to direct material. Next, closing stock of raw material less from direct material, less from direct material, or raw material also you can say it's one and the same. Or raw material purchase, add to direct material. Drawing office salary, this we had discussed. This is obviously factory overheads. You can write F or you can write FOH. Then royalty on production is my direct expense. Carriage inward is my expense related to raw material, so it will be added to raw material formula. Next, cash discount allowed. Yeah, this item will not come in cost sheet because it's a non-cost item, okay, which we had discussed yesterday. Then next is repairs to plant and machinery, factory overheads, rent rates and taxes. Already it is bifurcated in the question, so factory will go to factory overheads, office will go to admin overheads. Next, office conveyance. Conveyance means traveling expense. Okay, so office conveyance is already mentioned office, so I will take it under admin overheads. Salesman salaries and commission. Okay, this is a part of my distribution activity, so selling and distribution overheads. Productive wages means direct cost. It's my direct wages. Then depreciation on plant and machinery. Plant and machinery is a factory related asset, so depreciation of the same will go to factory overheads. All this we have discussed in theory in past few lectures. Depreciation on office furniture, so admin overheads. Director's fees, it's related to upkeep of your office, so it's an admin overheads. Gas and water charges, factory and office already bifurcated, so factory overheads, and the other one will go to admin overheads. Manager's salary, now this is having a adjustment. Okay, manager's salary. Okay, look down. Out of 48 hours in a week, manager devotes 40 hours for factory and 8 hours for office. Is that clear? So his 40 hours ka salary is in connection to factory, so it will go to factory overheads, and his 8 hours ka salary is in connection to office, so it will go to admin overheads. So can I say the ratio is, yeah, taking out the ratio, factory is to office. Okay, so 40 is to 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 fives are 40. Okay, so my ratio is 5 is to 1. Okay, so my manager's salary will be divided in factory an office. This will be 5 by 6. This will be 1 by 6. Okay, is it clear? Just acknowledge it in the chat box. Is this point clear to everyone? Yeah, is this point clear to everyone? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay, only girls को समझ में आता है, boys को नहीं आता है. Boys cannot post it in the chat box. Huh? No, that's better. Yeah. Fine. Next, cost of catalog printing. So this is related to what do you call sale of your finished goods. Okay, so obviously it is selling and distribution overheads. Then loose tools written off. What are loose tools? Better loose tools are part of factory assets. Okay, so obviously इसका ये मतलब है कि ये कहाँ जाएगा? This will go in factory. But what do you mean by write off? Write off means depreciation. Okay, so loose tools write off बोला है. So कहाँ जाएगा? Obviously factory overheads. Okay, trade fair expenses. Anyone can tell me where will trade fair expenses go? Anyone? Just reply it in the chat box. Where will trade fair expenses go? Yeah, trade fair expenses. Okay, okay, okay. Very good, students. Yes, selling and distribution. Very good. Trade fair expenses is exhibition expenses. Okay, so selling and distribution overheads. Okay, these are all the short forms you can use. Obviously, correct. So what is the first thing in the question paper you want to do? You're going to do the markings. This is the way you're going to do the markings. Okay. Obviously, pen is not allowed in the exam. Question paper, pen markings are not allowed. So you can do it with pencil. Is that clear to everyone? So this is what you're going to do whenever you solve sums. The first thing is you're going to mark your expenses as direct cost or indirect cost, and also furthermore bifurcation whether it is direct material, direct labor, or direct expenses, and factory overheads, admin overheads, selling and distribution overheads. Okay. Here. Fine. Now let us draw our cost sheet. Okay. Start. So make a cost sheet in this order. Yeah, make it like this. Yeah, cost sheet of Messrs. Sohan Manufacturing Company for the year ended 31st March 2007. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. First column is about units produced, units sold. Write it this way, bacha. Draw it up in this manner. Units produced, not given in the question, so it is nil. Units sold, nil, not there in the question. Okay. Amount pay, I am making 2 columns so that it is clear to you how what to add and what not to add. Okay. There is no clarity when you do sums with 2 columns of amount. So one inner and one outer column. Okay. And then the last column is the cost per unit column. Okay. So the particulars column, amount ka 2 column, you can even make amount ka 1 column, it's okay, but then you should not get confused in what to take inside and what to take outside the column. Yeah, so that's the reason I'm making amount ka 2 columns. Okay, inner column and the outer column, and then the CPU column. Clear? Okay, now let us come to this. We'll go step by step here. So note down all these steps. Okay, start. So first is my direct cost. Yeah, direct cost. Under direct cost, first is direct material or raw material consumed or raw material cost. It's one and the same thing. Okay, you call it as direct material cost, you call it as raw material cost. It's one and the same thing. Okay, these are so 1.5 page to 2 pages, I guess. If you have a big book, then 1 page it will be fit. If you are using a small notebook, then the 2 pages will be required. Okay, so start with yeah. Opening stock of raw material 2,35,000. Purchase of raw material 10,40,000. Okay, plus expenses in connection to raw material. So what are my expenses in connection to raw material? This, my carriage inward. This is known as expenses in connection to raw material. Okay, so what is the amount? 41,000. Okay, clear? Next, less closing stock of raw material. Okay, now is my voice clear? Kushi? Hello? Hello? Now is it clear? Am I audible? Hello. Now I'm audible. Hello. Now I'm audible? Okay, fine. Great. Okay. And yeah, students, since because of this mic issue, okay. Now, once the lecture is over, you will continue in the same lecture for 10 minutes. Yeah, because I don't think that we'll be able to complete the sum and I want to complete the sum. Is that clear? Yeah. So after this same meeting ID, you will continue, rejoin again. Is that clear? Fine. Chalo. Yeah, where were we? Yeah. Closing stock of raw material, 2,50,000. Okay, now let us see the calculation. 2,35,000 opening plus 10,40,000 raw material purchase plus 41,000 of carriage inward minus 2,50,000 closing stock of raw material. So it is 10,66,000. Write it here in the outer column, 10,66. Okay. So inner column mein what you will do? Inner column mein you will write the breakup cost. Okay. Inner column mein you will write the breakup cost. Okay. So it is 10,66,000. Next, direct wages, also known as productive wages. Okay, there are no adjustments to it to directly write in the outer column, 7 lakhs. Okay, then direct expenses, that is royalty on production. Again, no adjustment, directly write it in the outer column, 70,000. Okay, so I repeat again, year till year is 10,66,000. Okay, 10,66,000 plus 7,70,000. So the answer is 18,36,000. Okay, so that is my prime cost. What is prime cost? Sum total of direct cost is known as prime cost. I repeat, sum total of direct cost is known as prime cost. See, you can see here, I have written 1 plus 2 plus 3. That is direct material plus direct labor plus direct expenses. Clear? Okay. Right. Next. Okay, so my direct cost is completed. Now direct cost ko I will add my indirect cost. Then I will get my total cost. So next come to indirect cost. Under that first one, factory. Okay, factory. Okay, write the totals. Okay, write down the total. Yeah, factory overheads may, yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 items are there, and yeah, write it in the inner column. Drawing office salary 48,000, repairs to plant and machinery 53,000, factory rent, rates and taxes 15,000. Okay, no need to write the full spelling, just write in bracket capital F. Depreciation on plant and machinery 35,500. Gas and water charges related to factory 7,500. Manager's salary 50,000. And how do you get this? Yeah. In the question, see, there was an adjustment, right? I told you, yeah, this one. Manager's salary to be divided between factory and office, 5 by 6. So what is the value? 60,000 is the value. Okay. So how will you calculate this? 60,000 . 60,000 into 5 divided by 6. So that makes it to 50,000. Right? Then loose tools written off 8,000. Okay? Now listen, bacha. From here till here, you will do the total. Okay? So 48,000 plus 53,000 plus 15,000 plus 35,500 plus 7,500 plus 50,000 plus 8,000. My answer is 2,17,000. So write the total 2,17,000. Okay, clear? Huh? Then less sale of factory scrap. Amount is nil. And then take it in the outer column. Okay. Take the nil amount in the inner and then the outer column. See, I've shown an arrow. And then take 2,17,000 in the outer column. And now listen carefully. The outer column of the amount also has to be totaled. So my last total was what? 18,36,000 prime cost plus factory overheads is equal to gross factory cost. I repeat, prime cost plus factory overheads is equal to gross factory cost. Clear? Okay. So 2,17,000 plus my prime cost 18,36,000. So 20,53,000 is my gross factory cost. Clear? Okay. Add opening closing WIP. Not there in the question. Put a dash. Okay. Add opening closing WIP. No amount is given. Just put a dash. Then I will get my net factory cost. Okay. See, I'm writing in the outer column now. When will you write in the inner column? When there is any breakup of cost, like direct material, there was breakup of cost, right? So you write it in the inner column, take the total in the outer column, like this. Okay. Done. So this is my net factory cost. So till here it is clear to everyone. Acknowledge it in the chat box. Is it clear to everyone till here? Because as we move on, we will be going towards completion of total cost. Okay. Yeah. Great. So you guys are understanding. Nice. Okay. Next, come to admin overheads. Okay. So after factory overheads, next indirect cost is admin overheads. Okay. So write down admin overheads. So these are my admin overheads. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Look at the screen. Office rent 8,000. Conveyance 15,500. Depreciation on office furniture 3,000. Directors fees 30,000. Office related gas and water charges 1,500. And then that adjustment of manager's salary. Yeah. Okay. 60,000. 60,000 into 1 by 6. So that's 10,000. Okay. Then total this from year till year. Take it in the outer column. Okay. Take it in the outer column. 68,000. Okay. Then outer column का भी total करना है. Yeah. So net factory cost 20,53 and plus this value. So this is how you add the outer column. Okay. So 20,53,000 plus admin overhead 68,000. So my answer is 21,20,000. Sorry, 21,21,000. Okay. So this is my cost of production. Add opening closing stock of finished goods to it. See, there is no units produced. We don't know the quantity. So obviously we don't know the units sold also. So we don't know how much is unsold also. Okay. So closing stock means unsold stock. So that is also nil. Then I will get my COGS, cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. Okay. Fine. Next, move on to next, selling and distribution overheads. Okay. And students start giving your attendance also simultaneously. Yeah. Next, the last part is selling and distribution overheads. Okay. Selling and distribution overheads. So what do you have in that? Yeah, salesman salary 42,000. Catalog printing 10,000. And trade fair expenses 10,000. Okay. So this plus this 42 plus 10 plus 10 gives me 62,000. Okay, in the outer column. So now is it clear how to complete the inner and outer column? Inner column is breakup of cost, outer column is the total of that breakup. Okay. Now next what you will add? This COGS plus selling and distribution overheads. Okay, so 21,21,000 plus 62,000. Okay. Okay. Next, so 62,000. So it is 21,83,000. Okay, 21,83,000 is my cost of sales. Cost of sales is also known as total cost or cost price. Okay, cost of sales is also known as total cost, or in layman language you call it as cost price. Okay. So see, I've written 1 plus 2 plus 3 matlab factory overheads plus admin overheads plus selling and distribution overheads. And don't forget prime cost तो है ही जो ऊपर से ऐड होते हुए नीचे तक आएगा. Okay, don't forget about that. ठीक है. Okay. Now next, and the most important part of the question is this, the last line of the question. Selling price is 110% of cost. Okay, this is the most important thing. Selling price is 110% of cost. Clear? This one. Okay. Now, the objective of every chapter in cost accounting is this: cost plus profit is equal to sales. Okay. Every sum is this way, and the objective of the subject is also this. So what it is saying, 110% on cost. Okay, so what is the base? What is the base? Cost is the base. ठीक है, तो मैथ्स आता है ना, anything that is the base is always 100, so cost is 100 and selling price, they have said selling price is how much? 100, so profit is how much? 10. Clear to everyone? Sorry, 110, I'm saying and I'm writing 100, sorry. So 110 this way. Okay, so can I write this here? Yeah, we have less than a minute. We have 1 minute 24 seconds. Okay, so write it here. C plus P is equal to S. This is what we are justifying, right? So this is 100, this is 10, so this is 110. Okay, cross multiply, you will get the answer. Okay, see, I have shown it, cross multiplication sign also, right? So 21,83,000 into 110 divided by 100. So 24,01,300. ठीक है? Selling price minus cost price is profit. So this is my profit, 2,18,300. Clear everyone? Okay, clear? Just acknowledge it in the chat box. Is it clear till here to everyone? So this is the sum done. Okay, so now you need not join the same meeting. Don't continue. The sum is done. Okay, so next lecture with the